Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate every single thing, your comments, your constructive criticisms, your likes. I truly appreciate that. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate that too. So, have you walked into any highly anticipated program and suddenly you are like, oh, you see like 2-3 people wearing your exact same outfits? There could be something that you have planned for like months, something that you have spent some money on, and you're like, oh, there's an instant regret simply because you don't want to look like any other person. You could be wearing the most expensive fragrance in the world, and as soon as you walk in, you smell it on like 10 other people. It can just kill your spirit a little if you are not, that confident in yourself. However, I have 5 fragrances that I have selected, which I believe are not like super, or the DNA is not super saturated in the market. These are quite different. They are not like super mass appealing. This is like according to my preference. For my preference, I don't really like a lot of super mass appealing fragrances. I enjoy them from time to time, but sometimes you just want to stand out from the crowd. And in standing out from the crowd, I'd like to say thank you so much to Google This Smells Good. He tagged me to do this video and I'm super grateful. Keep them coming. I always like a good tag video, so please keep them coming. I will link his channel in the description for you to check him out. He does some amazing fragrance videos, as well as every now and then teach you how to style your blazers and how to look good in general, especially for men. I will start off with this fragrance, which I initially described as a bit masculine. I think I was influenced in some way because I saw a lot of men rather, talking about this fragrance. So I guess felt like it leans a bit masculine, and some men have claimed it. However, after letting this fragrance sit for some time in my collection, I'm finding it more and more unisex. And this one is called Celestial by Yves. It is quite different in that it has some combination which is quite unusual. Mineral, ozonic, herbal, suede or birch. That combination, you might assume that this combination is a little off. However, to me, it comes out as very polished, something quite unique with that suede, that ozonic mineral type, nuance it has, with something that I perceive as vanilla, something a bit creamy. As it has macerated, it's become much and much more creamier. The leather is there, but it is very polished. It's not like a skanky leather at all. It is very different. So if you are looking to really stand out, I would highly recommend this. Like, don't be scared about it being marketed as masculine. This is very unisex, especially if you allow this one to sit for some time to adapt, and then it gets much more creamier. It gets something a bit vanillic. That suede, it's not like skanky at all. It is one to look out for. So this is Celestial by Yves Paris Corner. So the next fragrance I have here is Wafa Ard Al Zaafaran, and trust me, when it comes to being unique, this one certainly sets you apart from the pack. It is quite strong. It has a very gourmand touch, as well as a very sultry, mysterious nuance to it. It is being marketed as unisex. I find it a little bit to the masculine side. It's like a gourmand for men. You get that sort of coffee, caramel, something lactonic, like a very dark chocolate. It is a very beautiful one. This one is not like very mass appealing. However, it gives something very sultry, something very sexy. I love this one on men. I super adore it. It's like a very delicious, well-groomed, suit and tie sort of fragrance. It is one that you can even rock on daily basis if you so feel like it. It is quite unusual. However, it is guaranteed to give you a compliment. This is super inviting, very addictive, very sexy, very sultry. If you're a man looking for something, formal, black tie sort of event, this is one to look out for. Wafa by Ard Al Zaafaran. A very phenomenal, sexy, sultry fragrance for men. The next fragrance I have here did something quite surprising to me. I received compliments from a group of young women. I never thought they would like this because I have sort of categorized this fragrance into the not so mass appealing category, but I was surprised to see a group of, I think they were not more than 16 years, and they were like, you smell good. I like what you are wearing. They were like giggly around me, telling me I smell good. And I was really surprised because this is Arabians by Montale. Although this might appeal to people who gravitate towards a lot of strong, banyan-y Middle Eastern fragrance, this one is like very smooth, very smooth, like a blend that is like super smooth. It is quite powdery, quite floral, quite animalic. It has that fecal nuance to it, but I mean, there is something about that fecal nuance that makes fragrances come across as very sexy, you know. I don't know how it's done. However, that is how it pulls to me. It is quite powdery, some leather nuance, some floral, some, you know, the usual banyan-y, whatever it is. But it's really super sultry. This is not going to be a DNA that you're going to come across easily. It is not like the typical rose-oud combo from the Middle East. It is not, you know. This one is like totally different. It is powdery, it is musky, it is leathery, it is floral, it is banyan-y. It is amazing. So standing out from the crowd, this one is one that I would highly recommend, Arabians by Montale. I believe this is a perfect unisex fragrance, especially for women who want to stand out. The birthday dinners, the one-on-one dinner with your spouse, the girls' night out, you know, something that is going to give you a punch, something that is going to stay the whole night. This is Jazz Club. This is amazing. A lot of men, you know, gravitate towards this, but I will highly recommend this to women who want to try something out of the usuals, you know, for date night, for the club scene, for the party scene, whatever nighttime events that you are planning. This is one that I would highly recommend. It is quite different. It is quite boozy with the tobacco, with the rum, some vanilla. It is amazing. One other factor which also makes you stand out from the crowd is when you rock fragrances which are not like super new. When fragrances are like super new and they are hyped, everybody's sort of, you know, gravitating towards it, testing it, taking it out. So if you go for like older sort of fragrances or fragrances which have been in the market for some time, have received some hype in the past and the hype has died down, they sort of, you know, give a very sort of different feel. Everybody else is wearing something new and then you go back to your old love, you rock it, you get the compliment, you smell different. That is the whole, you know, point, to be able to smell different and then stand out from the crowd. So Jazz Club is one that I would highly recommend for women. You know, men have, you know, claimed this fragrance, but I'm recommending this for women because it is a good one. It is very sexy and sultry. I would love for you to try this one if you have not, and this is Jazz Club. The last but certainly not the least is one of my latest obsessions, and this is Soleil de Ombre Jacques used by Fragrance World. This is amazing. This is amazing. It's a quintessential Middle Eastern DNA with the rose, you know, oud, saffron combination. But this one has some incense, some raspberry, something a bit smoky. It comes across as very mysterious, very dense, very intense. This is beautiful. This is simply beautiful. It is different. It is not like really mass appealing. However, there is something very addictive and very quality about this fragrance, you know. It's supposed to be a dupe for Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade. It's amazing. Very, you know, high quality product. I see it as a very high quality product. It doesn't come across as a DNA that is overly saturated in the market. Until I got this fragrance, I had never come across something as this, although it gives off something quite Middle Eastern. It is quite different. You know, it is sultry, it is sexy, you get some fruity raspberry nuance, that blend of incense with the smoky accords. It is beautiful. This is very beautiful and sexy. So Soleil de Ombre Jacques used by Fragrance World is one that I would highly recommend. And these are the 5 that I feel will make you stand out from the crowd. There are lots more in my collection that I can recommend, but the tag said 5, so I limited myself to 5. However, I think I can do something, you know, some other videos to show those fragrances. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much, Tony. I leave this one as an open tag. If you are interested, just jump on it. You know, as Tony would always say, just jump on it. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.